kicks it. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29.
So I'm recording the game.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play.
Yeah. That's how I got good. I'm like, yo, this. Yo, I'm like, oh, okay. This young dude told me, young man I met playing the game. I'm 50 years old. Yeah. He told me, he said, you should record your games. I was like, wow. Yeah. He said, you play different. You don't play like. So I started recording my games. And you get to see. Oh, good kick.
Kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
I'm looking to start a franchise league, man. So we can play for money though. Like,
but it does go into the DNA of a team.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep you in the loop because I'm pretty good for them. Yeah, look, check this out. I got different ones. I got the $10 one, the $20 one, the $50 one, and the $100. I just go to $100 because the $100 get you $1,500. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to put it together where it's written out, where it ain't no discrepancies. Like, I'm recording the game right now. Every game got to be recorded, so it's no discrepancies. Like, I need real people. So when we do play, we are playing for some money at least. It ain't just like when you come in, you put $10 in, right? I was like, yo, you play the franchise. You know, if you play the franchise, you win that, you can get $100. Okay? You say, well, I want to play the franchise for $1,000. Okay? I'm trying to set it up. 18 games. That should be like a game a day. So every month you should at least get $1,000. Get a chance to make $1,000 if you put 100. You see what I'm saying? So when you get online, if you play a game every day, you know, if you play in franchise, you get to the playoff, I'm at least walk away with $200. I'm at least walk away with $200. Okay? But I'm trying to write it all out so it can be understood, and the people who join be like, yo, I'm down. I'm playing to play online. So it ain't like I every time I get online, I'm just wasting my time. You got what I'm saying? So it give you an incentive to play your games, and plus you're gonna get some money at the end of your games. So I'm trying to write it up where everybody understand and what's the requirement. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the requirements is gonna. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness. Yeah. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down, it's Carson, and he's going to be stopped up quickly.
Yeah, I got you.
Just a yard up to the 39.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all. Just something to go on. So with Madden, I'm looking at every time you get on Madden, you play a franchise mode. You know, you can keep that private. You know you're going to get some money at the end of it if you win. If you go to the playoffs, you're going to get paid. You got what I'm saying? So, yo, $10, $50. Oh, okay. Shit. I win. I won the whole shit. I got me $1,000.
Throw left side complete. That's Carson.
You know, so it ain't no wasted time. We just need other people to participate. So if we got 32 teams, we need 32 teams, everybody, because it ain't about what team it is. When you playing franchise mode, that's what a lot of people don't understand. It ain't about that. It's a different gameplay now. Now you gotta make, if a motherfucker get hurt, he ain't in the game for the season. You got what I'm saying? It's different. It ain't like online. So you be like, damn, that motherfucker hurt. That might have been your man. That might change your whole season. You see what I'm saying? Shit is different. The scenario is different. It ain't like this online shit how we doing. We know our men ain't gonna get hurt or nothing, so we'll keep running him. Oh! Woo! Good D. Good D. I ain't gonna front. That was good D. Come on, man.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his left. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Got him.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Oh!
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Bengals will get the football.
That's my fault.
Back.
I was on the 36-yard line. Why did I do that? Stupid shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I didn't get it. That's all that counts. I didn't get it. I should have kicked it for 3 points. That shit gonna come back to haunt me. That's a haunter, man.
And that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
So decisions like that,
3rd down. They've been okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Can fuck you up.
This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Burrow. And he's
oh, come on, man.
Down at midfield.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
To give to Mixon. Mixon hit it. Oh, the ball is
Get the ball. Get the ball.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Yep.
And the Seahawks have recovered.
Popped his ass.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but
you gotta hold on.
Give credit to the defense.
You got popped.
Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the
He
time
got
we
popped.
just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it.
Yeah, that should have changed on your ass.
Knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming. And
Woo!
cover
You will not let me get that off.
find ways to
All
knock it
right,
free.
let me stop playing with this
And
guy.
that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here.
So I'm going to let you know, man, when that's going to launch, bruh. We can start with, you know, $10. That's cool. Let's see how it works. Add more people. We want to take it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep the rules where everybody, you know, no discrepancies. Like, it's real simple. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real simple. Basically, record all your games through YouTube, where we can watch the game to see if anybody was cheating, just to keep it fair. You know what I'm saying? Because you got money on the line.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Burrow. Open man is Uzama.
That was a round run, not just with dexterity.
Your man played the game?
Intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the short
He need his
catch
own.
and flip the down marker back to 1.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
I knew that.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morgan. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis.
Truthfully to me, if you don't play online, you ain't that good anyway, because you see so many different defenses, offenses online. It's, playing your man that's sitting next to you is different. Yeah, it's different. Get him. Yeah.
That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play,
I had somebody, my cousin was at my house.
Yeah, got outside of the
He's like, yo, let me play. I was like, yo, I only play online. I don't play with people. Bro, you've been throwing some lucky ass passes. I'll tell you that much.
Facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue
Chase.
to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
Get him!
Like to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
What?
On first down, Mixon down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the
Nah, that's a good-ass team. Man, the Cowboys, what was you doing? That's why you got to record your game. What did you do wrong? You got to go through your game.
Second and 4.
Yeah, but you gotta get that run game on point.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, and the hole
So
closes quickly.
that's
here.
all.
Fight only to about the 4.
Like, you gotta make motherfuckers be scared of that run game.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds.
If your running game ain't going on, do play. Yeah. Chance, you're going with Chance.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. They'll roll him out right.
I knew it.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
The Bengals are going to the Super Bowl.
Here's McPherson to send this one away. Here's Reed returning. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I hope they win, too. Ah, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Play action. Now Wilson steps away. That's complete into the hands of Carson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, just waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And this a quick slant to Lockett. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play in the
baby.
If they hurry, we'll see. Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, a give to Penny. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. On the move to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one, 31 yards. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go play action with Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to a field goal. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third down, Mixon. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed.
He gonna go for it. This is where it's gonna fuck him up. He need to punt it.
This one now in their
He don't want to punt it.
Gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And it's incomplete. They can
nervous.
They turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
I know you hating yourself right now.
Football back in outstanding field position. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing is Wilson.
Let's go. Right. Where you going? Where you going?
He's to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson, 25 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Not a good one. Not a good one. You don't want to fuck with me. I'm the best. You don't want to fuck with me because I'm the best.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term?
Now Burrow loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
I know you don't like me right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, man. Trying to get my food, man.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
I got food and shit, man. I'm eating and everything on your ass.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Ain't seen this yet.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson, and he's going to go down. They get Jordan back at the 40. Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Think I won't throw it?
Play that time through the air.
You think I won't throw it on your ass? Give him a show, baby. I was a British fan.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson.
Oh.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Myers able to knock it through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their
We'll
defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
You know how to throw them passes like that.
There with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad.
This
will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
We're going to throw an interception. What?
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Yep.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
69 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This one hauled in by Sample. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
See what we doing here.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
No, baby.
Depend on the spot, but
no.
it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Yeah.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
You know you're running it here. You
Down
got
7,
to.
and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh!
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he's going to get this back to
Call that timeout, boy.
and no further.
Call that timeout.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
This is the biggest play
As they stop it with
that you've been
14 seconds
involved
to go
with.
in the game.
Choose wisely. Because you ain't getting this one either. You ain't getting this one. You better. You. Woo. Oh.
He is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And we may very well be headed to overtime. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
2nd and 6.
Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
First throw in overtime now for Burrow.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think
Dude,
that you absolutely
are
have
you
to punt it
serious?
away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Thank you.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now what can Wilson do here in the OT? And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They run it with Carson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They go back to Carson here on 2nd.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.